friends, I'm gonna tell the story about Save the Shed. Grandma Rose was a wonderful old lady. She was kind and loving to all the children in the neighborhood. Adored her. Every day they would come and see her. She always had a plate of delicious cookies for them and icing lemonade on hot summer days. Come on in, children, she would say to them, or go play in the garden. One day, Grandma Rose was very sad. The children asked her what's wrong. Oh, children, she sighed. I have to break down that little shed. It's falling apart. I don't have the means to fix it. Grandma Rose told them stories of how she could play in the shed as a little girl. My friends and I made our secret clubhouse. Oh, we had spent wonderful days there. Laughing and playing makes me sad to break it down, said Grandma sadly. The children thought a clubhouse sounded like great fun. Poor Grandma Rose. She seems very upset about tearing the shed down, said Pete. Yes, do you think we can help her? Asked Gina. The children came up with a plan. Grandma Rose would be away for 2 days next week visiting her cousin. Let's fix her shed while she's away as a surprise. They all agree it was a great idea. My dad is a carpenter. He can help us, said Gina. So it was settled in minutes. Grandma Rose left town. They sneaked in through the back gate. And so the project began. Gina's father did a lot of repair work, fixing the holes in the wood, nailing down the loops, planks, mending the roof. The children cleaned out the rubbish from the shed. It took none, but soon the shed was clean. Not bad, said Gina's dad at the end of the day, but it needs a coat of paint. They pulled in their pocket money and bought cans of paint. They spent the whole of next day painting the shed a pretty yellow. Then they painted lovely flowers and leaves on the walls. The children worked very hard indeed. At the end of it, the shed looked beautiful. Next day, Grandma Rose came back home. She had a nice time, but the truth of destroying the shed was making her sad. Let me go out and take one last look at it. She hustled out into the garden where the children were heading into the shed. Grandma Rose stepped out the garden. She got big surprise of her life. "Oh my goodness!" she exclaimed. "What could not starting up the shed. This is amazing!" she cried. The children ran out to hug her. "You did all of this?" she asked. Grandma Rose and the children spent many afternoons in the new clubhouse playing, eating cookies and drinking lemonade. It was the best thing anyone could have done for her. And kids, look kids, you should help old people.